We are back with Laura Red from Laura Red Interiors. She's talking about remodeling your home, what you should do to make sure you get a job that is well done. All right, we have several questions here. The first person says, should you pay a contractor a deposit up front? And if so, how much?
Certainly, your deposit should be 50% of the project. That's how they're buying your wood, your insulation, all the things. They've got to have money up front, pays for your cabinets, things like that. 50% is completely normal.
All right, and just make sure that that's listed on your contract, that you've paid that 50% and when the next percentage is due. All right, this next question is there a way to estimate what the price should be and then compare it to what a prospect wants to charge you for a job?
So anytime you get into a negotiation like that, the easiest way to know what to do is cost plus contract. That means that costs are exposed. That you know exactly what things cost, and they are going to have a markup percentage. That's just, they're not a nonprofit. So then you know exactly if it's cost plus 20%, cost plus 30%, you know exactly what things are charging and their markup.
Okay, and so when you get should you get like 2 or 3 different people to look at what you are doing? And then of course there's always someone who's really like low, and then what should you be thinking about that?
Certainly, you're going to find people pricing differently just based on their skill level also. You want to be sure, they need to be busy. If someone's not busy, do not hire them. That's a very, very not good thing. But you want to look at the estimate in regards to what are they doing? Are you comparing apples and apples, or is it apples and oranges? Is everybody doing? Are they bringing in subcontractors? Are they doing the work themselves? Those are all different things, because subcontractors are going to have a price and then they're going to mark up their costs when it comes to the other contractors. So you just got to know who's doing what and why.
Yeah, that subcontractor thing too, because then you want to know if you have to go back and have something fixed. Is it the subcontractor? Is it the contractor? And then back and forth. That can be a little messy.
And that should be in your contract. Who is responsible for the project? And from there, that's your point person, and they would then delegate out if anything does need to be repaired. Also ask about your warranty. How long are they warranting the work? Because it's not forever. They may give you a year warranty, a 2-year warranty. You need to know that in your contract.
Okay, good to know. All right, this next person is asking, when can we expect building material costs to go back down?
So I hate to break it to you, they're never going all the way back down. We have paid the higher prices, so we know that it's going to happen. Will they get better? Yes, of course. And it is supply and demand, but it is never going to be back where it was before this enormous boom. It wasn't like that in 2008, and it's not going to be like that now. So it will get better, but not all the way back.
All right, and so what are you seeing right now when it comes to prices, like how things have changed?
So things have changed because it is more to get things manufactured. So let's talk about countertops. That's the easiest. So let's talk about you putting in your kitchen countertops. The granite costs more because it costs more to cut it from the mine to bring it to you. Transportation charge, fuel charges. We all know about shipping. Everything has gone up. That's going to hit your countertops and installation, getting it to you. So if you can hold off a little bit or work with what you have, that's going to help you right now. It won't be forever.
Okay, and this last question is, how can a designer help in the process with a project?
So to me, a designer is everything. They're your liaison between you and the contractor. Some people have hard times having difficult conversations. That's your designer. Also, fielding out faucets. Did you know there's 800 kitchen faucets? Do you want to look at 800 kitchen faucets? No. The designer can put together everything you need, give you, say, 3 options that you can mix and match and create what you want, and you haven't gone through all that searching and headache to try to put it together. They have ideas of how to use a space and space plan and get the most out of it versus things you may not even have thought of.
All right, and really quickly, how do you find a designer?
So again, there's a whole network out there. Houzz, Houzz, has everything locally, and ask your friends and neighbors, because design is personal. The person that is going to be in your home and working with you, you're going to get to know them really well. So ask for a referral.
All right, thank you so much for your time and your expertise. If you missed any of this, all of it is going to be in the Two Wants to Know section.